Hello and welcome. My name is Jodi Scholes, and I am your mentor. I am your business mentor in this small, intimate group of licensed massage therapists. And what's beautiful about this is we have therapists who are newly licensed, and we have therapists who have been practicing for 2 decades. We have someone in the waiting room. Thank you. So we get such a great mix of different points of view and perspectives on the business of bodywork, on the business of massage therapy. And today we're talking about the annual marketing plan. Yes, we touched on it in the last segment. But today we're diving a little deeper. We're diving really deep, actually, into January, specifically into January. Now, once you see how January is done, you'll be very happy because you'll be able to rinse and repeat. Just rinse and repeat on the rest of the months. But today we're talking about the annual marketing plan. So let's get into it. Oh, no, let me just give a shout out here. Hey, Gerald is. Hey, Yolanda. Good to see you. Okay. Here we are in the fundamentals of practice management. This is me giving you my 30 years of experience in running a multi-therapist massage clinic, massage center. And this is infusing your year to make it a year of mastery, a year of things that you are working on mastering. And the true masters, they will tell you that you are on a journey of continual improvement. Yes, just that commitment to improving, that commitment to showing up as your best self in your practice. That's really the journey of mastery. All right, so we had a little homework. We did, we had a little homework. And so that homework was watch these 3 videos. So the 3 videos that are in your online learning center right now in the business of bodywork. So watch those videos, building your solid foundation, maximizing November and December, and the annual marketing plan. Those 3 will really contribute to your learning here. They'll lay that foundation of a lot of different examples that in an hour and 15 minutes, it's really hard to go into deep detail. But in the videos, so then supplement your learning on these topics. So your homework was to watch the videos. And we had some other homework, but before I mention it, you may be wondering, okay, Joe, we're just at the end of November. Like, why aren't we still talking about maximizing November and December? We've got Black Friday, we've got the holidays. Well, guys, if you would like to scramble to get ready for either Black Friday or December holiday scales, be my guest. But by this point, and I would say really by the middle of November, so we're past the middle of November right now. So by the middle of November, your holiday planning is done. Your holiday planning starts in October because we need to decide on your packages. We need to decide on your offer, right? Your Black Friday offer. All of that is done way before Black Friday. We are not doing that the night before and then scrambling to put together an offer, scrambling to do all our social. No, 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 no. Mm-mm. Are there entrepreneurs who do that? Absolutely. But that's not what I want for you. What I want for you is peace, joy, and love during the holidays. Yeah. Peace, joy, and love comes from pre-planning. Yes. So we needed to decide on your packages. Do you offer a package of 3, a package of 6, a package of 12? Do you offer them all? Do you have online scheduling that can take care of your gift certificate sales? We need to think about your bundles. Are you bundling anything? Do you have other services that you offer? Are we doing a 60-minute massage and a nutrition counseling? Are we doing a 60-minute massage and reflexology? Are we doing a 60-minute massage and a gift basket? So those are bundles. So packages, bundles, and then we need to prepare your materials. But you will see a blueprint today on how to prepare your materials. So that's why we've moved on from maximizing November and December. And today we're going to be talking about the annual marketing plan. So here's the other homework. The homework was a shift to paying cash. Ooh, paying cash hurts. It still hurts. I've been doing it for years and it still hurts. I hand over that $100 bill and I'm like, I don't want to give you this money. But what I remind myself of is that's the flow. That is the flow of cash, the flow. And we need to be in that flow. We need to feel the flow of cash, cash going out and cash coming in. So we use cash. We make cash our friend. Yes. Your homework was also to write down every time you make a purchase. Did you find that difficult? I did when I did it. Yeah. Because I would buy stuff without thinking about it. You know, I'd swing into the local coffee shop. I'd get myself a little latte, a little blueberry muffin. I'd be like, oh, I got to write this down. Whip out my little notebook. Look, I still have sample notebook. My notebook was just this big. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Jot it down. And for no other reason than to just become aware of your spending. Because we all do it. We all just run in and grab a sandwich. Oh, it's 2 for 1 at Subway. I'm just going to run in. Well, that's sometimes $15. And if we did even just $5, I mean, it's hard to get out of Starbucks now without spending $5, right? Especially if you're at the airport. But think about, oh, I just get a cup of coffee on my way to work, Jode. Well, that's $5 on Monday. That's $5 5 times a week. That's $25. And that's if you just get a coffee. Those little breakfast sandwiches, they're tempting. But $25 a week turns into $100 a month. $100 a month. That could go into savings. Now, I will also say don't sweat the small stuff. But by writing down every time you make a purchase, you start to see some of your routines, some of your hidden routines. Yeah. And then you can make a conscious choice if that's how you want to direct those dollars. Super part of your other homework was to open a savings account. Yeah. We had a comment in the chat that said, I could use a support group for my spending. That was from Diane. Part of your other homework was to open a savings account. Maybe you already have one, but to start saving, to start putting money into savings. And that means you are spending less than you earn. You are spending less than you earn. Nobody told me that until I was an adult, that it was a good idea to spend less than you earn. And that's the mantra you're going to hear over and over again in our small group business mentoring, because that is part of the road, part of the pathway to prosperity, is saving and spending less than you earn. Yup. So our homework was to continue to follow the money, to know your personal numbers, what's your nut, to find the leaks. When you track what you're spending, you find the leaks. I mentioned coffee in the morning. I mentioned stopping by and getting a sandwich. Hey, go for it. It's just in the budget, right? Yeah. So you find your leaks, you see your leaks, and you're that much faster to saving $500. Yeah. So knowing your personal numbers, what's your nut, you know what you need to make every month. This is going to serve you so well when you go to plan out your schedule for massage therapy, because we simply divide by what we get paid for a 60-minute massage. Yeah, that was in our first lessons. If that sounds new to you, go back and review week 1 and week 2, building your solid foundation. So finding the leaks and then saving $500. And if you've got at least $500 in savings, put a little note to me in the chat. Boom. I'm going to, here's the chat. If you right now, today, have at least $500 in savings, put an amen in the chat. Amen. Yeah. Because $500 in savings, it's crazy how just that cushion can make such a huge difference in your ability to pay unforeseen bills. I'm seeing all sorts of little chats come in. Yay. Good. Yes. Awesome. All right. And also, that's the challenge. Can you get $500 in your savings account in the next 30 days? In the next 30 days, can you do it? Can you find it? How much is that? $125 a week. $125 a week, $125 a week. Might take you a little longer. That's okay. The point is, it's your intention to get there. Yeah. All right. So this is a time of your week that you are working on your business, not just in it. You're working on your business, not just in it. And that's a big difference, right? You work in your business quite a bit. You do a lot of hands-on work. You're doing massage. That's working in your business. When you come to these classes, when you come to this time, you are working on your business, which is the big picture. It's your time to think like an owner. It's your planning your work and working your plan. And so today we are going to talk about your annual marketing plan and specifically what's happening in January. So if you're watching this later on, then you'll be well prepared for January. But January is also something that we can rinse and repeat for February, for March, for April. All right, let's take a look. This is the annual marketing plan template. The template gives you a starting point. Maybe you do not like working with athletes. Maybe that is just not your jam. Maybe you're working for another, maybe you're an employee. And so really generating a strategic partner wouldn't be something necessary you might do, but that's okay. We'll address both sides of this equation, employee and employer. So, employee and entrepreneur. Yeah. So we'll address both sides of the equation, whether you're an employee or an entrepreneur or a blend of both. Most therapists are a blend of both. All right. So the themes for January are keeping your New Year's resolutions, right? How many New Year's resolutions? How many times you made a resolution to be more healthy? Yep, that is the trend. And so we are going to look at these waves or trends in advertising and marketing, and we're going to dig a little deeper as well for the entrepreneurs. So, like I said, we'll be doing both sides of that equation, employee and entrepreneur, because even if you're not personally responsible for generating clientele, you are going to be representing our profession. And so there are ways that we can plan on doing that very strategically to just, whether it's through our business cards, whether it's through our social media, we need to look at both. We need to look at that full picture. So we talked about forming a strategic partnership. And the example that I've used is in a health club, right? So the example I've used in the past, as an entrepreneur, if you're interested in seeing people at their homes, if you're interested in seeing people at your home, if you are going to be in a space where you've either rented space, or you have your own office, you're sharing space, or you have your own space. Finding a strategic partner is a great thing to do any time of the year, but especially in January. One of the busiest places that you can get to is the health club. It is crazy busy. Now, you can also be very selective about which health club you're advertising at, right? So, say I just actually spoke with a woman who's a doctor of geriatrics. She said her average age of her clients was 79 years old. She's about to go to massage school. It's so exciting. But do you love working with the elderly? Do you love working spa work? Yeah. Do you love after, post-surgical work? You get to pick your strategic partner. Yeah, you get to pick your strategic partner. So in this example, I'm using health clubs, but just know that this acrylic box or this fishbowl with this little sign can be used at any time of the year, and it can be used with any strategic partner. Maybe it's a health food store near you, but in this example, I'm going to use health club. You could easily put health food store near me. You could put senior citizen centers near me. You could put restaurants near me, dry cleaners near me. You type it just into Google. So simple. And if you are interested in, this is the new part of the slide. I was like, oh yeah, I remember I put this in there. So if you are interested in a complete strategy on how to create a strategic partnership with a health club, you can see it in the annual marketing plan video, but there's also this handout, and it walks you through exactly what to do step by step. It has a few more, so it shows you here. And guys and gals, wouldn't it be nice to actually not only have clients come from the health club, but what about the personal training staff? Yeah. What about the trainers that are at the gym? Do you have a Lifetime Fitness near you? Do you have a um, Planet Fitness near you? What about striking up some type of relationship that just treats the staff? I know. Because again, what we're looking for with these strategic partnerships is we're looking for pockets of people. We're looking for pockets of people. Yes. So what are the pockets of people that you want to work on? Who is your ideal client? So who is your ideal client? And that, instead of the word health club, we're going to figure out where those ideal clients hang out. So, when you're first starting out or when you're kind of reinventing your practice, you may not know right away. You may not be sure. In fact, I tell newly licensed therapists, go ahead and get 100 people under your belt. Get 100 people under your belt, um, before you can really say, oh, I love working with XYZ. I love working with this type of clientele. But what you can do is you can identify businesses that are nearby where you practice. And this goes for the entrepreneur and the employee, because how fun would it be for people to be calling and requesting you? Because sometimes in certain models, you get paid a little more for being requested. You get paid a little more when you rebook, or when your rebooking percentages stay nice and high. So this is a way to have people calling where you work and requesting you. Businesses near where you practice massage. So your brick and mortar location, your office, or the spa that you work at or the franchise that you work at. Right. So think in terms of that. So you would put businesses near me, or just pull up the map. Boom. You can just pop up, just type in your zip code, the zip code where you practice, and you'll see a map of all the existing businesses. Used to be, we could open the yellow pages, right? There was a phone book that we would just open, and there would be all the chiropractors that were in, our neighborhood or in our town. There would be all of the physical therapy offices. So to think about where clients come from, physical therapy offices, chiropractor referral, health club. Where do people who get massage come from? Yeah. Now, let's take that just a step further. The businesses near you where people spend money. One of the examples that I love is I used this acrylic box at a dry cleaner. Sat right there on the counter. God bless him. I was so grateful that he allowed me to do this. And it would be while they're waiting to get their dry cleaning, they would say, oh, drop your business card here to win, a free 1 hour session. And this acrylic box, let me tell you, this acrylic box went with me everywhere. In fact, I used it again recently because I'm an author and I was at a book signing and I brought the little acrylic box. I said, drop your business card. We'll raffle off a free book later. So this is stuff you can use this when you do seated massage. If you decide to go to a farmer's market, great place. If it's near where you practice, you can do a promotion. You'll have a strategic partner who's at the farmer's market, and they just have this there. Drop a business card, drop a business card, drop a business card. Now, number one, if they have a business card, they're most likely employed, right? Yeah. So you now have their name, their phone number, and normally their email. You're starting a mailing list to retain your clients, to attract your clients. Having a professional approach is key. Bringing you calm, peace, joy in your practice comes from preparation. And look, you may not have the detailed annual marketing plan that say the place you work lives, or that, even the example that the template that I gave you, that might be just way too much. A lot of times it is way too much. It's more than you actually need. However, if you could just pick one thing from the annual marketing plan, one thing to do, and just do it consistently throughout the year, that is enough. That is enough to position you as an authority, position you as an expert. Yeah. So you're doing a great job. The time we're recording this, we're very close to the holiday of Thanksgiving. And so I wanted to wish you a happy Thanksgiving and to enjoy your holiday and to take some time over the next 5-6 weeks to review this material again, to start to fill in the blanks on your own annual marketing plan. Yes, in fact, that is your homework. We've had homework. Your homework is to print the template and to circle what you want to do. Even if it's only 4 or 5 things, even if it's only 1 or 2 things that you find that resonate with you, put that plan into place, because proper preparation prevents poor performance. But proper preparation also increases your performance. Yes. And even as an employee, and especially as an entrepreneur, you'll certainly need your annual marketing plan. And your business will benefit from your annual marketing plan. I'm going to stay after answer some questions from our participants, from our graduates, our licensed massage therapists. My name is Jodi Scholes. I am your business mentor. I am here to support you on your path of mastery, your journey of mastery, being a licensed massage therapist. Thanks for listening, and we'll see you again real soon.